Task on HBO. Season 1 is over, 7 episodes, and I don't know anybody else that's watching it. Hi, thank you for tuning into the Tom Bottelsen Show. I am in New Haven, Connecticut with the Neil Diamond musical A Beautiful Noise, and it was snowing outside a minute ago. Now it's almost raining. It was 12 degrees yesterday. My goodness, it's cold here, but it's a great place to play. It's got a lovely theater, the Schubert Theater, which is the first place, I'm told, the first place where Marlon Brando originated the role of Streetcar Named Desire, played Stanley, and it's also one of the first places where Julie Andrews played Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady, and I'm in that theater. I'm walking on that stage, and I'm performing this week. Fantastic, good stuff. So I thought I'd talk about what I'm watching, what I'm doing, what I'm playing here on the tour. And one of the things I did was watch Task on HBO Max. The lady and I watched it. Had little watch parties because when I'm away. And it stars Mark Ruffalo, and it was created by Brad Englesby, starring Mark Ruffalo, Tom Pelphrey, and Amelia Jones. I don't know why other people aren't watching this, but isn't that always the case? Isn't that always the case that it's like, hey, are you watching this? No, I'm not watching that. Are you watching this? No, I'm not watching that. It's on season 4 and I can't get into that. It's like, there's so much to watch that no one's watching what anybody else is watching. And with Stranger Things Stranger Things Season 5 coming out, and Wicked Part 2 in the theaters right now, and Zootopia taking over that, there's all this grand thing coming out. No one's watching TV, quote unquote. But Task on HBO is fantastic. It's got a 96% rate on Rotten Tomatoes, and it is so good. It's not something I normally talk about because there's no monsters, there's no aliens, there's no Star Trek, Star Wars things. It's not about games. It's not about this fantasy realm. It is a realistic drama thriller, and it's not something I usually do. But, wow. It's so good. It is so intense. It is so intense. And this is a spoiler-free review, so please watch it. I don't want to give away anything because my goodness, it's a big thriller thing. So, briefly, it is about a group of people who are robbing a motorcycle gang, and the task force who is going to investigate these robberies and this death and this thing. And by the way, the robbers have their own interesting backstory, fantastic. The task members has their own interesting, fantastic backstory, and so does the motorcycle gang. It is all, and when the way the three of all of these people come together to deal with everything, it starts at the end of episode 1 where it takes off like a rocket. You get the very beginnings of who everybody is, what we're talking about, what's going on, and then after that, you are on the edge of the couch for every episode. My goodness, and hats off to Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey, who play our two leads in this epic. They're the ones in the poster. The scenes that they have together are a masterclass in writing and acting. I cannot praise them enough for their roles and their work as actors in their scenes. Chef's kiss. Absolutely amazing, the work that they do. Yeah, I'm not really much, well, I like all kinds of stuff, but on this channel, I want to talk about things to get us out of our comfort zone, or rather get us into our comfort zone and watch things that we love. Task. Please watch this. No one else is watching this. No one I know is watching Task. There's only 7 episodes in the first season, and they've already logged in for a season 2, and it's going to be, oh my goodness, Task. I don't know what else I can say about it other than the performances are great, the story is interesting and believable. It's not, in today's day and age, when you're watching regular network television, sometimes everybody looks a little too good looking, a little too plasticky, a little too perfect, and this, everybody, they just look like people. They just look like people up there. I buy everybody's performances and I buy everybody's story. I loved this television show. 7 episodes. You're in, you're out. Please watch Task. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I'm going to be on my Christmas break for 2 weeks. And then we start up again for the show. I will be in Palm Desert, and then the tour takes off from there, and I'll be on tour till July. So I'm trying to find things to review and to talk about for the channel. One of the things everybody knows that I love is Captain's Log, the solo role-playing game. Captain's Log, solo role-playing adventures from Star Trek Adventures. It's a great, for a Star Trek fan, absolutely have this and watch my review on that if you'd like. But the one that I wanted when I first started hearing about a solo role-playing game is what I believe is the one that started it all. It's called Thousand-Year-Old Vampire. Thousand-Year-Old Vampire, which I found at a game store at Elm City Games here in Connecticut. And it'd been out of print, and I'd never seen it up there, and I bought it. So next year, I will start playing this and give my full review of that. I also found they had an entire shelf of solo role-playing games, and I bought this one. This one's called Classified, a solo journaling RPG. Talk about hijinks and people who what is it? What does it say? A solo journaling RPG about heists and hijinks. You're an agent tasked with completing capers by acquiring targets for your client. And this is this big. So I'm going to play that and see how that goes and decide whether or not, solo RPGing is really a game or whether it's just journal prompts, and I like it either way, so I love stuff like that. So a lot more coming on the channel. The Nesseltob Awards will be coming sooner than later because I've got to wrap up this year to say what were my favorite things, what were my favorite movies, my favorite television show, my favorite games, my favorite actors, actresses, storylines, whatever. That'll be coming up in the break, so in the next week or the next 2 weeks. But from Connecticut, it stopped snowing. Now I don't know what to do with that. But yes, please go watch Task. You'll absolutely love it. Highly recommend. And until I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long and prosper. And I mean it.